What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about the big week that PlayStation is rumored to have. So while everybody online is talking about Will Smith and Chris Rock, and it's totally cool, I want to talk about this. Seems like this is going to be a pretty epic week in terms of PlayStation. So it kind of all started, I would say, with Greg Miller, right? He tweeted that if one of the three rumors that he had heard, if they turn out to be true, like this is going to be quite the week for PlayStation. And then when you woke up today, or at least when I woke up today, and you check Twitter, again, besides Chris Rock and Will Smith, the other thing people are talking about is kind of almost the insider to insider lingo, where it's like, oh, you know something? Oh, I know something too. Oh, I'm not allowed to say it, though. Oh, you're probably not allowed to say it either. We'll both get in trouble if we say anything else. That's a lot of what's happening this morning between a lot of insiders on Twitter. Now, they could be full of garbage, right? But when all of them are doing it, so that's kind of the thing. I'm all, for making your own decisions. I'm all for not trusting some of these people or even all of these people. If that's the way that you feel, that's totally fine. But when all of them are saying kind of the same thing, it does seem like we're going to get at least something this week. Tom Henderson specifically kind of stood out. He was talking about how if it were him, this was not like a rumor or anything, but if it were him, he would have like a big event, like a PlayStation showcase, to coincide with the Project Spartacus announcement, right? That could very easily be one of them. Obviously we had the Bloomberg article last week, but here's the thing, and I said this actually in a live stream, the Bloomberg article was very much clickbait. It wasn't anything important or special. It literally said that it could be announced as early as this week, which means they don't have a date, they don't even have a week. So to me, it was completely clickbait. Anybody could have told you that. In fact, other people did say things like that. So that wasn't as big of a deal as I think a lot of people made it out to be. I like taking shots at Jason Schreier whenever I get the chance, but that could easily be one of these announcements. I think obviously a PlayStation, really, I'm not going to, like Greg said, three things, right? I don't know if I can accurately predict the three things, but let me try real quick, okay? One of them, I think, has to be Spartacus, right? The PS Plus, PS Now combination, service. So that could be one. PSVR 2 could be a second one. I mean, didn't people get like hands-on on it at GDC like last week? So like people have seen it, or they've seen a version of it. They've played a version of it. So I think it's about time that we see, like we see some games more than Horizon, right? And maybe we get a release date and stuff. So that could be an entire showcase state of play entirely for PSVR 2. And then the third thing I'd imagine would be a PlayStation showcase in general, like a God of War. I like to throw in Spider-Man, but kind of like a Spider-Man-esque thing, right? Maybe not literally Spider-Man, but some brand new games, some games we know, Final Fantasy 16, stuff like that. Show some release dates for God of War, maybe like Stray. You could throw Stray in it, even though that's more of like an indie thing, right? So to me, those would be the three things. I mean, I'm sure if these insiders are obviously whispering to each other, I'm sure there's potentially more, right? Maybe something I'm not even thinking of. Maybe a state of play only for God of War. Maybe a huge game announcement that we're, unaware of, stuff like that. So we'll have to be ready. I will be ready throughout. This is actually kind of a dead week for me, so I will be ready throughout the entire week if something happens. But, in terms of, because I think Greg said they're going to record their PlayStation, podcast on Thursday. I don't know when they normally do it, Tuesday. So the fact of them moving it all the way to Thursday tells me that this is something like in the next couple days. Because if it happens, it could happen on Thursday. I guess there's that. It's possible. Maybe there's like an announcement tomorrow and then an event on Thursday, and then they record the PlayStation podcast right after it. But I think we can rule Friday out personally based off the cryptic kind of ideas of that, right? So maybe Monday through Thursday we'll have to see what PlayStation can do. So I'll stay up to date on it. I'll cover it, make a video. If it's at a good time and it's like an event, maybe I can live stream it or co-stream it. We'll see how the week plays out. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you're all subscribed to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when all these videos go up. If you want to follow me anywhere else, all my social media, including our Patreon and YouTube memberships, are in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you all on the next video.